I said I'm about to start the countdown. And I'm the second Daniel you've hate, not the first. Okay. All right. Yep. The second one. The official one. All right, let me start the countdown. Where is it at? All right, make that official. All right. I'm going to mute the mic again because I like to talk dirty. I'll let the mics back on while we set up. There you go. Sup, dude. Hopefully I can figure out how to get the pop-ups working again. I might have deleted them, so they might be up there for no reason. But I'll still give everybody a shout out. 30 seconds in there. See if the cameras are working. I mean, not the cameras, well, countdown alerts. The alerts are going to be working. But, oh well. For the all new talking through the movies. All right. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Okay, guys, welcome back to another episode of Talking to the Movies. This is your home for the latest in Hollywood news and our reviews on other things that we've seen, not just anything that's in particularly new, but what we've seen, which could also cover television because we haven't been to the movies since Scream 7, and we're not going to commit to going to a theater every week, not until our sponsors get back on the ball and starts sending us the screeners. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris Fagan, and this is the all new Talking Through the Movies. You might see some new graphics. I got a little update, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Joining me, as always, is the lovely Joy Fagan. Scrub hats or scrub caps and more by Joy.
I don't know.
Is it no? But what is it? Official
scrub caps and more.
I always. Okay, so let's just fix that. It's scrub cap.
Well, no, my Instagram is scrub hats. So that part's right.
Oh, okay. But it's scrub. But the company is called Scrub Hats. Scrub cap.
My Etsy shop is Scrub Caps.
Oh, okay. So that's That's why I was always confused about whether or not it was scrub caps and whatnot. But at least you gotta have like at least in front of you or at least angled that way if you're gonna look at me or something like that. But we're gonna try to look at them mostly, and all that good stuff. But now you're being blocked. I'm sorry, I'm messing you up. I'm sorry, baby. Let me just I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Let me stop. All right. Let's start with the topics. Let's get right up into it because I'm already running out of time and wasting time. Okay. So right off the top, let's run down the box office results. Baby, what is the first topic on the box office?
Box office actuals, the Pixar Redemption and Horror Collapse.
Hopefully I can get this. I don't got the lower third working, but let's see if I can get the arrow. Okay. I was worried that I wasn't working.
Our winner, Pixar's Hoppers, secures the #1 spot with a seminal $46 million domestic opening.
A movie that I thought looked cute, for lack of a better word. I knew that Pixar has been on some bad luck lately. But that one and that premise looked interesting. It just wasn't interesting. It didn't look interesting enough for me to go take a look at it. If you guys have seen it, go tell me. Did you guys check that out? Did you see Hopper? If I hear enough good reviews from it, I'll probably go check it out. I don't know if the kids would even want to go see that one or not. Maybe I can take a granddaughter. Maybe Zuzu would like to go see it. I'm gonna pull that up. So a lot of one of the big things that happened over the weekend. What was it? We did the show last week, right? Mm-hmm. It was last week. We went on my epic rant about Scream 7. So Scream had exactly. It seems like I am the man when it comes to predicting stuff happening in the Scream franchise, because once again, I was right. I said that I predict that Scream would have at least a 70% drop, and it had a 72% drop. So Pixar, after years of releases that have just been lackluster, finally found its groove back. They hit #1. They exceeded expectations, securing, how much was it that they made?
$46 million domestic.
And Scream had we slipped down to what? Scream remains at the #2 spot, but suffers a staggering 72% drop, which was predicted painstakingly by me on this channel. We are also live on the Talk, by the way, the Clock app. I called it, and I told you, and I revel in it. I revel in the fact that once again, I was right. And I'm sorry, it's awesome. Wait, what do you think? I got to get the lower thirds working, but what do you think so far about the graphics? How do you think I'm doing so
Good
far
job.
with that? I like that. Yeah. AI. Yeah. Yeah. Don't knock it till you try it or submit to it. I'm very submissive. AI. Yeah. Did all that. You put the right prompt in there and then boom, there it is. Gemini. Get the plus package. Just saying. So the the thing that was surprising to me, but not really surprised at all. Oops, sorry, I've gotten ahead of myself. That's not what I want. I guess I'll just stick to that. So yeah, 72% drop. I'm not gonna lay into it as much. I just wanted to highlight that and highlight it on the thumbnail because of the fact that I predicted that at least that big of a drop from week 1 to week 2. Let me know what you guys think about the 72% drop. But we're going to keep talking a little bit more about this the box office with Pixar. So I'm going to look at some of these comments. We are on Instagram. And some of them, let's read them off to me. I don't know if you can see it better than I can. Be a little bit closer.
I see one from a 305 Roger Garcia that says, "It didn't catch my interest, but I went to check it out, and I'm glad I did. Absolutely amazing film, and had a great time. Very funny too."
Okay, that's a good. This is on the IGN.com Instagram account. Any other good ones?
This Roman, the writer, says, "This might be their funniest movie to date. Loved it."
That's some high praise for Pixar, because I think the funniest movie that Pixar's ever done was the Toy Story franchise. But if what was that other animal one that just came out where a duck was, what was it, a duck, they were trying to migrate? Was it migrate? No, was it migration? What was the one they were trying to migrate, like the future or something like that? I don't know if you saw it with me, but that was a good one too. But I don't know if, I can't remember if it was Pixar or not. But saying that this might be Pixar's funniest, like I said, the premise looked funny, but like I said, Pixar was on a downhill for a while, so I don't know. Romel.de.luna says, finally, can't wait to watch it. And then Logmore06 says, this movie is incredible. I saw it yesterday. It's hilarious and has a really deep meaning that is accurate to the state of the world today. 10 out of 10, recommend. And that's some high praise, because Pixar always tries to do that. They will hit you with some heavy hitting stuff that you don't even see coming. And so all you see is the talking animals and stuff like that. And then that deep message behind it always hits you.
So you have the I Am Phil Michael. It's up a little bit. It was so good, funny, diverse characters, fast paced, emotional. Don't even get me started, and so worth a 3D viewing.
Maybe it wasn't Pixar. Maybe it was something else. I just remembered the movie I was thinking about. Wild Robot. I don't know if that was Disney or not, but that movie, that's kind of what this kind of felt like. Like they were trying to chase what was going on with Wild Robot.
Arvin Modiri, we're so back.
So for
Pixar,
yeah, finally. But yeah, Pixar lands its biggest original IP opening since Coco with Hoppers. Let me know. Did you guys go check it out? Did you like it? Did these comments kind of sway you, or is it putting you in that feel good moment? Was it Crockpot says it's good that it's got so much love. It's a great watch. An S tier movie to me. Go check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Moving on, what's the next topic, babe? We already covered the Scream. I wanted to get into that one real fast.
I mean, the bomb.
Okay. So, well, let's before I get into that, there was something that kind of broke. That's the reason why it was kind of late, because I had some last minute stuff. So we finally got the news of it. Just dropped a little bit ago, a couple hours ago. Nintendo says that they announced their voice characters, and Donald Glover was announced to be the voice of the Yoshi character. He was revealed in a little bit teaser at the end of the last movie. So it was like, who's gonna voice Yoshi? Now it's been called. It's Donald Glover. Also in this movie, we have Luis Guzman as Wart. I don't know anything about the Wart character. I never heard. I must be behind, because I've never heard of Wart. And I've never heard Issa Rae as Honey Queen. I must be so behind on Mario, because I've never heard of these two characters. Yoshi I know, but Wart and Honey Queen, absolutely no idea what those are. So guys, got to let me know if you're excited about these characters being in it. But what do you think about Donald Glover, Issa Rae, and Luis Guzman being cast in Super Mario Galaxy?
I mean, I love all three of them. Yeah. I don't really know much about any of the characters.
You don't know Yoshi?
I know who Yoshi is, but I'm just as other has like someone put in there.
Let's see the comments. What does it say?
I'm abstaining from the trailers. Does Yoshi have any speaking lines? I never really understood when it was a big thing to have popular celebs as voices of characters that just have one line or sounds.
It's like Pikachu.
I'm looking at you, Groot, and BB-8.
Well, technically, Groot does talk. He just comes out to us as I am Groot, but he's actually within every I am Groot. He's saying complete sentences and paragraphs. You just have to.
I don't know
a bond with
much
Groot.
About Yoshi to know.
Yoshi has no. Yoshi just makes these little sound effects.
I'm like, I don't.
I mean, unless they just. I think they've made Yoshi talk before and other things, but that's just gonna have to be a choice.
And I don't know really anything about.
I don't know anything.
I mean,
about
Luis Guzman, I know is very funny.
Yeah, I know.
So
yeah,
I would assume this character would say something. And we know Issa Rae is hilarious.
Yeah.
So
I
but
already
I don't know who
if you're
Honey
casting
Queen
those
is.
two, then that means these characters are going to be hilarious. What about the comments? What do we got? Anything else that stands out? Let's see. I'm abstaining. What was another one?
This is Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, Honey Queen. This is really Mario Galaxy.
Yeah. Okay, I guess that's a compliment because I guess Honey Queen is a Mario Galaxy character. Everybody's also. I see a bunch of the gifs that have been posted for Donald Glover though. I thought this is Echo Riot says I thought the Donald Glover was a joke. Question mark.
Man's going to be paid a lot of money just to repeat the word Yoshi in different tones.
Is that what Yoshi's saying? Is his name like Pikachu? Yoshi. I guess that is what that sound effect is. Is there any more? Yes. Let's see. And like little things like that. So people are happy they got Donald Glover. Just so I guess I see. It seems to me that people are just excited to see. And I guess I guess he's just gonna say his name. So I'm assuming that Yoshi is technically a Pokemon. I mean, he's got to be. My mind can't handle it. From Cole Cannon. A lot of what's that? What's his rap name again?
Childish Gambino
memes. Yeah. So I mean, that's all we're gonna get. It just looks like just fans of the cartoon or the video game. Mario, please. So yeah, just people just in general showing love. Whole Mill says, I'm glad to see Troy Barnes has followed in Luis Guzman's footsteps from Greendale College. Okay. Faye Bryan says, wonder when they're going to add Waluigi, the opposite of Mario, or the short one. Wario is the opposite of Mario, and Waluigi is the opposite of Luigi. Maybe they're gonna be in that movie. I wouldn't be surprised. But once again, just a bunch of gifts and Childish Gambino and David Glover stand-up comedy gifts. Simon says, I feel like this is like that one The Studio episode. I don't know which. We watched The Studio, so I don't know. Maybe that's a compliment. Maybe it's not. I don't know. What do you guys think? What is your thoughts on the Yoshi character being voiced by Donald Glover? Are you happy to see Lisa Ray as Honey Queen? Our character, I have no idea who that is. And Wart being played by Luis Goodman. Is that a good fit? Looking at that little image of it, I think they cast the right guy. So let me know what your guys' thoughts on it, and let's keep talking about that. All right, let's move on. What's the next topic, babe?
The global box office. The clash averted.
Yeah. Okay. That's right. Yeah. Let's. Okay. So apparently, there was a big showdown at the box office with some foreign films. I guess by the makers of what was that movie called RRR? I guess is this Indian films?
Bollywood is India, yeah.
And it's apparently there's a movie called Toxic and Durandar 2 that were scheduled. The anticipated box office showdown between Ranveer Singh's Durahar, The Revenge, and Yas Toxic, A Fairy Tale for Grown-Ups. Sorry if I butchered that. It's officially canceled. They were expected to come out at the same time. There was supposed to be this huge Bollywood clash for these two movies, and it was going to be a box office showdown in Bollywood. But canceled. It's not happening. It's not happening. These two movies were scheduled to come out at the same time. The makers of Toxic postponed their release to June the 4th, 2026, citing geopolitical tensions in the Middle East affecting distribution logistics. So, without really being a political show, we got a little political on it.
One of them's coming out and the other one's waiting.
One of them's only one moved, and it's due to the war that was launched. Um, the Revenge now has a clear runaway for its March 19th release. Fans on social media are debating if this was strategic, a avoidance move, or a genuine logistics delay. Again, this was the first time I saw it, but I decided to throw it in there. We're cultured. We got to be a little international, a little bit. There's a lot of Bollywood fans out there, so
it would really just depend because I'm not familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes, yes, it can. If you're worried that the two, like one would get more than the other, and that's why you want to separate them because you don't want your.
If you're going for the same type of audience, and it looks like these two types, just based on the screenshots, it looks like might be the same audiences. You're cannibalizing yourself.
But
usually
also,
one will move.
But also sometimes it's not necessary to, because as we saw with other things like our Barbenheimers,
but again,
it draws in both. Like they go see both.
Yeah, but that was an organic thing. I mean, those were two, that was lightning in a bottle because those were two opposite. Those audiences should not have been the same. But I did it. I Barbenheimed. So yeah, maybe.
I mean,
a double feature
sometimes
would be a good
if
thing.
there's similar audiences and people are like, man, I love them. I don't know. They both, oh, wow, I've been wanting to see both. Then you just go see both.
But do you want to, but then people are like, but do I want to risk the chance of my movie being the least popular of the two and finding that out that week, but when I could have just waited 2 weeks, let people get money, recuperate some of that money and go back to the movie. You never want to, I don't know. But I'm going to choose to believe. I mean, because this whole thing with the Middle East and stuff, it just popped off. So it could be that. It really. I'm sitting here thinking it probably could be true. But again, I'm not that versed in what's going on in Bollywood. But I chose to look at this story because I thought it looked interesting. Those screenshots look interesting as hell. But these movies look crazy. So if you are a fan of these movies, Toxic or Durandar 2 or Durandar 1, if you've seen these movies, let me know your thoughts on whether or not you think this was a strategy or if this was legit because of what's going on geographically. Any comments that are standing out? Let's see.
I don't.
Mostly memes once again. Nothing. Nobody's saying anything specific.
No, and they don't mean.
Team Rocking Star Yash Toxic. That's one comment there. Yash. Nobody really saying anything about the showdown, who they thought would have won or not. So maybe you're right. Maybe fans were planning on watching this as a double feature. Looks for the most part. Looks like they like both franchises. It doesn't look like one sucks and the other one's better and this and that, never know. Oh, here it goes. There's Team Toxic. There you go. We got some toxics out there. A lot of abs. But if you're a fan of this, let me know. Let me know. Daniel's a fan of Yoshi. So there you go, right there. All right. What's the next topic?
Production watch. Jumanji 3 shenanigans.
Did you see that? Did you see what was posted on Instagram with the behind the scenes?
I saw a snip of The Rock eating.
Mm-hmm. I got that. I got that. Let me see if I can pull that up. So yeah, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Kevin Hart troll each other behind the scenes filming Jumanji 3. It was something unique that I noticed.
But they always mess with each other.
They are all The Rock and Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, they always got something to say about each other. You would think they hated each other, but. And this is The Rock.
I gotta eat all my fucking food. If I don't eat my food,
need my food.
I'm gonna get dizzy. I get real sick if I don't eat. I need a break so I can eat my foodie. Please. I'm a big man and needs my little food. I need to eat my fucking food.
Oh yeah.
It looks like those HEB trays that we get.
Yeah.
Those oven meals.
Fucking headache. Everybody okay? Look at me. Hey, I'm The Rock. Everybody all right?
Everybody all right?
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I got big hands.
I got big hands.
Yeah, I'm getting strong again. I'm ready. Yeah, I catch it just like that. Just let me eat my food. I'm gonna eat it all. I'm gonna eat all of
He
it.
said, I'm eating it all.
No, I got it. Yeah.
I got it. He said, I got it. But yeah, then he got him back.
Jake, man, seriously, this is fucked up, man.
Shut up.
Where's my SAG rep? And I mean it. I'll fucking have my SAG rep on your ass.
Do you not have leg room back
I'll
there?
shut this whole fucking production down.
Fuck
You guys
his leg
keep on
room.
like this.
What do I do?
I don't have no fucking leg room,
Fuck
man.
Kevin's leg room.
Impossible. This is me and my
It's
little
one thing
I don't
I've
have no
noticed about
fucking
this
leg
video right here,
room, Jack.
with Kevin Hart in the backseat, pretending, or maybe his legs are cramped. Says he doesn't have any leg room, but look right here. Look what we have here. Who's in the car with 3 of the avatars from the game? The boy who actually is supposed to be in control of Dwayne Johnson. That's the boy. So I knew I was right about it. And I'm glad that they went this direction. That it seems like now we're going to get the avatars acting the way they would act in the game if they're not being controlled by an actual player. They're coming into the real world, because if the guy that's the kid that's supposed to control The Rock, and if he's in the car with The Rock, that means The Rock is going, Kevin Hart, The Rock, everybody, Jack Black, all of, and what's her name from Guardians of the Galaxy, they're going to 100% be their characters, and they're going to interact with the kids that control them, and I think that is going to be hilarious. What do you get from this? What do you think, babe?
I mean, I'm sure it is going to be funny. I love behind the scenes and blooper reels. Those are all some of my favorite things.
Who cares? Your legs are 2 feet long.
Your legs are 2 feet long.
Feels like to be jammed up
Oh,
like
there she is. Okay, so he's just sitting between. So he's in the car with all of the avatars from the. So in this scene right here, he's taking a ride with all the game characters. So this looks like it's gonna be fun.
Your legs are 2 feet long.
He said. He's just rolling his eyes. He had to get him back. He probably saw that post about the food. That's why he had to get him back. But from the comments from comic book, comicbook.com on Instagram, it says, clearly no fun at all is being had on the set of the next Jumanji movies. Swipe to see Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson taking turns trolling each other. All this drama on the set. Tint Davenport says this is gonna turn America around. I can feel it. The release of this movie. But it's a good one. That you see anything? Or comments there standing out? Let's see.
The real world guy with video game characters. This movie's going to be interesting.
Garrett says, I forget, did Jumanji go into the real world at the end of 2? Because how are the video game characters in the same vehicle? Yeah, that's exactly what. Yeah, they came out into the real world. A lot of the Jumanji, I think it was those ostriches and whatnot at the end of the movie, when they got their grandfathers out of those avatar bodies and stuff. I think a bunch of those ostriches were running down the street in the real world, which is exactly what happened in the first one from the 90s. Which is exactly how the original story was meant to be. So I'm surprised that it took 3 movies to get that very concept to finally happen, that it comes out into the real world. But now I'm kind of glad it happened that way, because the build up to it and finally getting to see, first you control this character and you are this character, and now you get to meet this character. So I'm sure there's going to be a big old bromance at the end. The Rock and that kid are going to hug because, you taught me how to be strong like you, and then he's going to be like, you taught me how to be sensitive and weak like you, or something like that. It's going to be something funny. It's going to be something funny. I think it's going to be great. But let me know what you guys think. Are you interested in with this behind the scenes stuff that's going on with the Jumanji set, and are you excited to see the 3rd Jumanji movie as I am? Let me know. Comment, let me know. Real fast, let's get out of here because we're already hit the 30-minute mark. Let's get into some of our reviews. What are the things that we have seen? Starting with, we just watched the latest episode of Abbott Elementary.
Yep.
We have, what was the thing that stood out to you for when we finally caught up?
That was pretty funny when he said, "Accept my squat challenge," then, and he was like, "No," and then off camera to the cameras. I've seen Mr. J's quadriceps. They ain't no joke. And
then
he's
we
like,
saw
I'm
him
not
doing
ready to have my ego challenged like that or something else.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not getting myself punished like that.
I don't remember that conversation. I just remember him doing squats and like feeling the burn, trying to make the kids, do it, and they were all passing out. Queen She says, "Someone please let Gregory back outside so he can garden in peace." What stood out in that episode is the fact that was it the Janine character and him are going to be moving in together, and she was so selfish about not wanting to move out of her place and him moving in with him, and but then all of a sudden having the mindset.
Well, it's like the typical. Nobody wants to talk to each other.
Yeah, they just want.
He didn't want to just come right out and say
that he had a problem with
that. I felt now, looking at your apartment,
it's too small.
Well, you had all these memories with your ex.
It's him moving into
and
her
I
place.
want us to do all of this together.
Yeah.
And she isn't telling him that she has just felt comfortable there, and she didn't even notice any of the things.
Yeah.
So it's like if they would have just said it in the first place, then they wouldn't have gone through all that.
It was funnier the fact that she didn't have a mentality of the fact that her man was about to carry his weight and pay half the bills.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
That
she was
explained to me why she was thinking the way she was thinking. She, I can't afford to look at a bigger place.
I can't afford that.
Yeah,
and he
but
goes,
we can.
And she goes, yeah, I'd have to get 2 or 3 jobs. And he goes,
no, you don't.
No, we can do this. And she goes, no, it's too much money. And he goes,
for you, but not for
Are you not realizing we've split all the bills? And she's like, wait a minute, what? And he's like, I'm not Tariq.
Yeah. Treating him like Tariq the whole time.
She's like, you mean like everything, like the lights? And he's like, yes. Oh my gosh, then yes, let's go. It's like immediately.
He's like, I can afford this now. I'm like, it really took her a minute to figure that out. It was crazy. But yeah, that was the funniest part, one of the funniest things about it. Oh, and the return of that that substitute, that a teacher's aide, man, she is crazy. But I mean, it was hilarious. It was a good episode. Okay, what was another show that we caught up to?
I don't know what we're caught up to yet, but Shrinking.
We got Shrinking on here. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Shrinking. I think this is one of the. I still think season 1 was my favorite, but I like this season more than season 2, and the whole thing with Michael J. Fox and whatnot. This one was really funny.
I love seeing Harrison Ford
be silly,
be funny, and enjoy. I think
joy acting again.
Yes,
not being forced to be Han Solo.
But I even for so long when he was doing it was all action movies.
Yeah.
There was really no humor.
Yeah.
So just to see him genuinely having a good time, I love it.
Not being grumpy grandpa.
Like
right here in this one right here from Danny Day disease says, I love these fictional people. And now I'm starting to understand what the name Shrinking means, besides being a shrink, but like shrinking. Damn, I had it. It was another metaphor in there, like I don't know, unpacking their lives or something, or like minimizing. I don't know. I lost it. I had it. It was brilliant, and I lost it.
Well, I never paid attention either to the opening credits.
The red flags?
They're just a bunch of walking red
flags.
Red
flags, all of them are. Yeah. Best show ever, says the movie poster guy. I can't wait. I guess these were 9 weeks ago when this was about to come out. None of these are recent posts. I don't think I can filter it. But yeah, this is a good show. If you're not on Apple TV, or if you please consider, like, there's some of the best shows are out there are on Apple TV. And it still feels like it's the best kept secret out there. And Shrinking is one of those great shows. So go check it out. All right, what's another show that we're catching up to? We already did Jumanji.
The Burbs.
The Burbs. Okay, let's look at this. The Burbs. This Peacock remake series of the classic comedy The Burbs with Tom Hanks. One of my favorite Tom Hanks movies, and Keke Palmer being everything. I was happy to hear that this remake was happening. I was surprised that they was doing a series instead of a movie, but then I thought about it. I was like, okay, well, then maybe this means they're going to draw it out. Maybe there's HOA drama and stuff like so, but it could go in a lot of different directions, and I don't think, and it didn't disappoint. I really enjoyed it, and have you heard anything about whether or not they're getting a second season?
I haven't, but I really hope they do, because we did get left.
There was
like
a cliffhanger at the end. So I don't know, based on the book or based on the movie, but the way this series went, they found a clever way to keep. They followed the movie pretty closely, but they found a clever way to keep it going in a lot of potential different directions. Especially with the hilarious cast that they've got. Keke Palmer and everybody did. I think this is a great cast. This is one of Peacock's, and I don't know if how many of you guys out there subscribe, but this is one of Peacock's best.
I mean, it hasn't officially
Been announced,
but the creators already have
they have it
they're
planned
ready.
out. Yeah, hopefully it gets picked up, because this potentially has the ability to be one of Peacock's best. What does it say? Jack Stewart Darldy says, okay, this show is so good, but how could you let it end like that, leaving us with so many questions? How long do we have to wait for the next season? That's exactly what me and you were talking about. There's comments from Facebook too.
I love the Paula Pell, the neighbor, the lesbian neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
She cracks me up.
What do you think? Anything else standing out? That's the same comment. Anything else?
No, most of it's just.
Somebody's asking, is it going to be like Tom Hanks movie? Well, we got an Easter egg in there with Tom Hanks, so they showed Tom Hanks some love in that as well. And so yeah, I'm telling you, if you are a fan of the Tom Hanks movie, you will not be disappointed. They followed it pretty well. The fact that they made the focus on being the suspicious wife instead of the suspicious husband, I think it made sense doing that. Let's see. Oh, here's a hater right here. Richard, gay husband pair for his course. Oh, and if you were wondering, the storyline is terribly written per the fantastically funny movie. Okay, yeah. So gay and woke is what is what somebody. I knew it was going to happen eventually. Let's see. Another comment that says, Keke, I'm so freaking excited for you. I hope you recognize the legacy you're creating. Your son will be super proud as he grows up. See? Just a lot of support. A lot of the Keke fans are going to be watching that one. And that was one of the reasons why I was interested, because I wanted to see how Keke's personality was going to fit in that. Her being like the oddball out, like kind of a thing. It makes sense in a lot of ways, especially with like the HOA drama, the racial drama. They were able to tackle things that did not get tackled in the movie, which happens a lot. You see it all the time on social media. So we're talking about it's woke and this and that. You don't see those trending videos where a neighbor or like people are getting assaulted and unalived in a lot of just for ringing on doorbells, and you don't think this makes sense? Come on. Anyway, any other shows that we didn't cover, anything like that, or we already got through everything mostly? I'm gonna skip grade A, but that's going to be that's a monthly thing or anything like that. Well, anything what we got your mail? Any let's see if we have anything posted up there. Same comments are there. We got Daniel Gandara. Thank you guys. Thank you for keeping the chat going, and everybody that was on TikTok. That's where we're streaming on live as well. We're on live on YouTube and on TikTok, but not officially. I'm thinking about doing the multi-stream thing again now that I'm kind of doing a little bit okay now, but I'm just kind of in rigging it right now. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about any of those topics that we talked about. Once again, guys, I am Chris with Talking Through the Movies. As you can see, we have some new changes and things happening. We have some new graphics going on, new sets, and things happening back here. So let me know what you guys want to talk about. As always, send your comments, your questions, your concerns, anything that's interesting you out there that you see that's movie related. Send it to us. Support the channel. Support the podcast. As always, we appreciate it. That's all I got to say. If you want to reach out to me, that's Chris Fagan at T3 Media Studios on all the socials and all the things. Chris at T3 Media if you want to .com if you want to email. Appreciate it, Dan. He says it's a clean look. Thank you. I didn't shave, but thank you. That's just my face. Appreciate it as always. Go out there, go check out. You want to give a plug to your channel out there on for your channel while I still got you. If you, I'm gonna give you a few seconds, babe. If people want to find you online, where can they do so? Looking all sexy over there.
TikTok's Viola Fagan, and Instagram is Scrub Hats and More by Joy.
All righty, and we're just so you guys know, we're totally bottomless under this table. By the way, just right, babe. No. Not gonna do it, Daniel. Yeah, I don't know if you heard it. If you're gonna, you got a few seconds, man. I'm about to I'll give you 5 more seconds. No, he said he's not gonna plug it. He's not gonna give a. This episode of Talking to the Movies is brought to you by Daniel Gandara. Daniel Gandara. He is the HR representative who will take no BS from any employee. That's right. He says that his He says that we're sponsored by Scrub Hats and More by Joy. That's what he put. Scrub Hats and More by Joy. So yeah, there you go. Little shameless plug. We're gonna call that. Stop. Yeah. Little shameless plug. Thanks, guys. All right. Till next time, guys. Have a good one. See you next week. See you tomorrow for a new episode of Here's the Thing. Thank you guys for watching our video. I really do appreciate it. Remember, you can support our show by becoming a member or a patron. So click the subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you'll never miss out on when we go live or post new content. Let's stay connected, grow this community together. Like, subscribe, comment, and let's keep talking.